So what if you could make studying, well, easier, faster, and a whole lot smarter? Today we're going to dive into an AI tool that is absolutely changing the game for students. We're talking about using artificial intelligence to seriously upgrade the way you learn. I mean, think about it for a second. Are you still spending hours just rereading the same dense textbook chapters? Or maybe getting stuck on that one impossible math problem? Come on, we've all been there, right? And let's be honest, those old ways of studying can be so slow and just super frustrating. But what if there's a better way? Well, the answer might just be a tool like ChatGPT. Think of it as an AI assistant that's built to tackle all those classic study problems we just talked about. And here's the key thing. It's not just about spitting out answers. It's about helping you understand the material in a totally new way.
All right, so where do we even begin? Let's start with the daily grind, homework and taking notes. Because this is where you're going to see an immediate, and I mean immediate, impact on how you study. I think we all know this feeling, right? You're just staring at a homework question, could be physics, could be history, doesn't matter, and it makes absolutely zero sense. It's late, you're tired, and you feel completely, totally stuck. Okay, so with a tool like ChatGPT, it's actually super simple. You can literally just type in something like, hey, explain Newton's second law like I'm 5. And boom, in seconds, you get this really clear, easy to understand breakdown. The whole point is to help you actually get the concept, not just give you an answer to copy. And you know what? It's not just for single questions either. This power to simplify things goes way beyond that. Think about that super long, dense chapter you've been avoiding, or that topic that's, let's face it, notoriously boring and you just can't seem to focus on it. Okay, now this is the real game changer. You can basically hand it all that material and it will just condense it all down into short, easy to digest notes. I mean, this completely transforms how you do revision. It turns what could have been hours of reading into just minutes of really focused review. Perfect. All right, so we've covered the daily homework, but let's move on to the really high-stakes stuff. We're talking exams and essays. This is where preparing the smart way can make all the difference. So, how can you prepare for exams more effectively? Well, a huge part of it is understanding the kind of questions you're going to face. Instead of just passively rereading your notes over and over, you can use AI to actively test yourself. It helps you get really comfortable with the exam format. And here's where the real power lies, the variety. You can ask it to whip up some practice questions for you. Or, hey, create a multiple choice quiz on a specific chapter. It can even give you sample answers so you can see exactly what a great response looks like. It's literally like having a personal tutor on call, 24/7, making custom study guides just for you. Okay, exams are one thing, but what about writing? For a lot of students, just getting your ideas down on paper clearly and professionally, that can be a huge challenge. Doesn't matter if it's an essay, a simple email to your professor, or, a big college application. Well, this is where ChatGPT can step in and act like your personal writing coach. It'll help you correct your English, sure, but it also suggests ways to rephrase things to sound more professional, more articulate. It's all about helping you find the perfect words to make the best possible impression. Okay, finally, let's tackle the big one. We're talking about those massive, kind of daunting projects. The ones that can basically make or break your entire grade for the semester. Oh yeah, we've all been there. Your professor hands you this huge assignment, and you're just staring at it with no idea where to even start. That blank page feels so intimidating, and you can just feel that deadline creeping closer and closer. This is where a tool like this can be your guide, from start to finish. First, it can help you brainstorm some great ideas to get you started. Then, it can help you build a solid, logical structure for your project. And along the way, it can give you clear explanations for any of those tricky concepts you need to include. But here's the most important part. The goal is to help you finish the project with a real, genuine understanding of the topic. Okay, wait. We've talked about all the amazing things this tool can do. But you know the saying, with great power comes great responsibility? And that is so true here. There is one golden rule that you absolutely have to follow when using this. And really, it all boils down to this one simple but absolutely critical choice. You can use this tool for what it's meant for, to learn, to understand, to actually get better. Or you can take the easy way out and use it to cheat. Look, if you take away only one thing from this, let it be this. Never just use ChatGPT as a copy-paste machine.
The second you do that, you stop learning, and honestly, you risk some pretty serious consequences at school. It's just not worth it.
But if you follow that one golden rule, if you use it as a partner, a tool to help you understand, to practice, to create, then it can become the best study partner you've ever had. Seriously, it can help you achieve things you might have never thought are possible.
And that kind of brings us to a final question I want to leave you with. As these AI tools get more and more woven into how we learn, it really makes you think, doesn't it? In a world that's filling up with artificial intelligence, what's the one truly essential human skill that AI just can't replace?